In Infinity War, all of the heroes and heroines of the original Marvel Cinematic Universe came together to fight and eventually stop Thanos from accomplishing his plan to quote-unquote save the universe. His plan was to eliminate half of the universe's population to prevent pain, suffering, war, resource depletion, and useless competitions by tiers of populations on countless planets. Unable to originally stop his plan, the Avengers had to defy time, physics, and reality itself to reverse what Thanos had implemented. But the speculative scenario is this: was Thanos right to blip half the universe? Mentioned in detail from Guardians of the Galaxy Volumes 1 and 2, even in minor detail from the Avengers 2012, as well as Age of Ultron, how the motives or reasonings explained for viewers about why Thanos of Titan embarked upon a literal crusade to eliminate half of existence within the universe. The Infinity Stones were items of omnipotence, which were last brought together untold eons ago, but he had heard that if they were used for a single purpose, then it would be done, as Thanos decided to cleanse the universe and make it new. It's also important to know that from dialogue by Thanos to Gamora, Star-Lord, and Iron Man, that he opted to inform others of his plan to resolve the concerning issues on various problems of the universe by halving the total lives across existence. His now iconic quote that they had considered him to be a madman. The people of Titan considered Thanos to be clearly insane, and his method of bringing an equilibrium to existence was flawed, but he persisted regardless of what those around him had believed. After Thanos erased half of existence, his actions were felt, witnessed, and experienced upon every inhabited world in the universe. The ramifications were far-reaching and everlasting. It was discussed from an Earth point of view in Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home, or No Way Home. It was discussed from an intergalactic point of view in the Eternals on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. From dialogue mentioned in all of these films, all worlds in existence were dealing with the snap being implemented and later being reversed. Details of what had occurred were made public across Earth by the Avengers on S.H.I.E.L.D., while the Guardians of the Galaxy were spreading word about what had occurred throughout the galaxy. On worlds were spreading knowledge about what had happened to eventually every habitable or conversive planet in the universe would eventually know of what Thanos did and what the Avengers from Earth had to do to reverse it. When the blip was reversed, there were all sorts of reactions to it, from acceptance to denial. Even those who had wished the blip remained and not be reversed by the time-traveling actions done by the Avengers. Interesting theories had it that the Avengers decided to try and reverse what Thanos had done sooner, but from dialogue mentioned they had to wait a number of years because even the Avengers and Guardians didn't know what to do. Across the known and unknown universe, civilizations had to deal with half of their populations suddenly disappearing and not knowing how or why. Then, a matter of years later, all said life mysteriously returned. Across the universe, untold worlds had adjusted to life being missing, then reappearing. Mentioned in detail in various Disney Plus series soon after the post-game Marvel Cinematic Universe, there were many examples of Earth adjusting to life after the reversal of the blip. Further dialogue from the intergalactic point of view had it that the consensus were that Thanos' plans might have been drastic, but he was technically right in the fact to save planets across the universe. Forceful actions were needed to curb population growth, share resources, and to broaden the scope of freedoms or privileges across planets within the universe. All of these various details, from points of view to implementations, led to the phrase from the Hawkeye series, "Thanos was right."